All right. So first of all, I am Dr. Haroon, and currently I am working in University of Sargodha as a lecturer. And Sargodha University is located in Punjab province in central part of Pakistan. And I would like to thank Dr. Numair, Mr. Amirul, and CETAL for inviting me. And actually, it's not too much extensive as Dr. Numair has presented. My presentation is a bit shorter, but it's always good to be in contact with UTP because UTP is just like my mother institute where I spent 3 years for my PhD. Oh, we have some initial models here, and these models, why they are useful, because geologists, when they go to the field, they have outcrops, and these outcrops are normally in 2D. So when you see something in 2D, it's very hard to imagine what will be happening in 3D. And me as a student, I always had this problem of understanding 2D and 3D dimensions of rocks. So I was just thinking and playing around the Paint 3D tool, and we have some very simple drawings I will share with you shortly, and also the image and also the demonstration of that. Paint 3D tool was launched in 2017 and is very useful. As I was talking to Dr. Nomad before the presentation, I told him that I normally ask my students to learn graphics because graphics are the most important part, and students need to learn that for their future and for betterment and understanding, also for useful for research. Okay, so let's go to the slides. Many of you are having the background of geology, and in geology we have some features that are planar, and some of the features are just linear. So planar features, when we see them in 3D, these features are sometimes we just see in the 2D just like line, but in the 3D we can see that we have the third dimension as well. Oh, it's just like the topography, how the dike or the sill, or there is a fault or there is a fold that is cutting the topography. At what angle it is cutting, that's important. So understanding the angle and understanding the layers, how they interact, because sometimes when we go to the, especially in Malaysia, if you go to Sarawak for the field work, you will see a lot of problems, because I have been there, and because of vegetation, it's always hard to see the third dimension of the rocks, and it's always hard to have the other dimension as well. So here we have very simple models from.
Sorry, Dr. Har, to stop you.
Sir, sir.
There is a slide is not coming fully. It's like half screen. Can you
Okay.
check?
This one or the previous one?
This one and previous one both. I think is some your model. We cannot see. I don't know whether other can see. Like this one is also half from the right side.
Mm-hmm. I don't know,
Yeah,
because here it is full. Okay, let me just disconnect the other system. Maybe the two screens are causing an issue. Let me.
Are you sharing the PowerPoint or are you sharing the screen?
Yeah, I'm sharing the PowerPoint. Now you can
So
see that.
yes.
yeah. Now
Okay, okay. Because I think the other system was making it a little.
right.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, welcome, sir. Okay, so now we have here some models, and these models you can see that a circular hill, and it is cut with a horizontal layer, right? And then we have in this one we have a layer that is cutting vertically, and that can be a dike as we see in the rocks, or it can be a vein that is present in some strata, or maybe some sedimentary strata, metasedimentary strata sometime. And here we have a layer, maybe it's just like an inclined layer that is cutting the rock. So we can see these are normally, this view is oblique view. Now I will show you the okay. Okay, this is the side view, and you can see in the side view as well that how these structures that are cutting a small hill can be seen from the side. This is the top view or the map view. Normally, we need to map rocks like this. We see this or we see this, and we are asked to do this, right? This is how there are different useful tools, and I found the tool of paint very useful. Why these tools are useful? Because geologists need to understand the third dimension in case for mineral exploration. Then they have to go for oil and gas exploration, and also maybe for their research, for their geological research and their models as well. What is the benefit of using Paint 3D? Paint 3D has a benefit that you can actually print these models directly using a 3D printer, and later you can use those models for students to understand how these things that we see in the rocks in the field and how actually they look like to us. So this is actually helping to resolve a challenge that we always face normally in field work, and also as Dr. Nomer was telling us about the geological mapping, and understanding the tool is very important. So 3D Paint is a very useful tool. It's available and was launched in 2017, and it has you can easily learn because if you know to use 2D Paint, you can actually learn very fast 3D, and you can draw objects, features, and things like that. Okay, I developed something I will show you shortly in the paint itself, so you can visualize, and I also tell you the tools, very simple tools that I used to draw this one. Let me see how I can share the paint. Okay. If there is an option to